Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play GIBBOUS. Auf der Suche nach dem Y ist uns aufgefallen, dass hier noch ein komplett weiterer Weg ist, der noch viel weiter geht. Und deshalb würde ich sagen, schauen wir uns jetzt mal hier um. Hier ist Nico mit einer Schleuder. Kitty. Beleuchtetes Fenster. Wir fangen mal hier an.
A single solitary lit window. Who's in there and why? Why am I even asking these questions?
Das frage ich mich aber auch so manchmal, wenn ich durch die Straßen bei Nacht gehe.
Well, someone's in there. Doesn't make any kind of difference to us or our quest, but there it is. Nah, let's just leave whoever that is alone.
Okay. Hier ist aber sonst nichts, was wir angucken wollen. Da auch nicht. Kunstkritikerin. Schöner Balkon.
Oh man, what a neat looking balcony. I'd love to have one just like that.
Hier geht's, glaube ich, nicht lang. Gucken wir aber dann gleich genauer.
It looks like it's part of the ancient city walls. Even better. It's not mine to use, though I'd love it to be.
Okay, wie schon gesagt, da geht's weiter. Verblasstes Wandbild. Herzform. Okay, die Katze hier vorne können wir nicht anwählen. Scheinwerfer. Können wir hier irgendwie ein Y machen dann? Gucken wir gleich.
Don Imagos. Artist, creator, director, actor, visionary, modern-day Viking. Brought important contributions to the art of indie game making to Transylvania from the distant lands of the New World. Looks like a motivated dude. Also, he's holding a controller. That's pretty cool in my book. Good to have you aboard, Don. Says here in tiny script that if you listen closely, you will hear Don a lot. Starmazer for the win! Thank you for your contributions in the field of indie game making, Don Imagos. We salute you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Okay, die ist, denke ich mal, geschlossen.
Oh no, not another tourist info point! Thankfully, this one seems to be abandoned. Apparently, they were pragmatic and just gave up. I've had enough of tourist information stuff for a while.
So schlimm war die letzte doch gar nicht gewesen. Okay. Wir nehmen uns erstmal Nico vor, würde ich sagen.
It's a local kid playing on his phone. Man, he is really into it. Hello, young man. What's up?
Playing on my phone. Do I know you?
Just being friendly, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Wow, das ist ja die unpassendste Stimme, die ich jetzt hätte erwarten können.
So, what are you playing?
Call of Duty 6.
I thought shooters sucked on mobile.
Call of Duty is not a first-person shooter. It's a survival game.
Survival game, really?
Yeah, really. You roleplay this supermodel, and every once in a while, you have to survive on no food before a show for like 3 or 4 days.
That's terrible!
Games have changed since your days, old man. Everything is realistic now.
Disturbingly so.
Gab's damals nicht von Dagi B und Paula Maria und so ein Beauty-Format, was Call of Beauty hieß? Das habe ich aber nur zufällig nebenbei wollte ich sagen, mitbekommen, so, weil ich die eigentlich nicht schaue. Und ich würde sagen, die waren in irgendeinem anderen Video, wo sie es angekündigt haben, dass sie es machen wollen, aber ich glaube, das interessiert euch gar nicht, oder?
Nice place, this town.
Nothing ever happens here, and I can't even get data on my phone anymore. But yeah, great place.
Well, if you looked up from that screen every once in a while, you'd see that it is.
Oh, geez, you're one of those, aren't you? We get it. You grew up hitting a ball against the wall, not glued to the screen. You were so much better off. Thanks for the insight. Bye.
Well, no, that's not really what I meant. I was a nerd just like you.
Oh yeah, you're totally hip to geekdom and down with the youth, pups.
Have you seen a girl called Peace around?
No, I haven't, 'cause I'm one of those losers who won't look up from their screens at the real world, right?
Later.
Uh-huh.
Wenn er nicht vom Screen hochschaut, dann braucht er die Schleuder auch nicht, oder?
I think it's this kid's slingshot just lying in the grass. Could I use this?
Wir können alles gebrauchen.
That's a cool slingshot you got there, kid.
Yes, isn't it crazy that I know about more than just computer screens and video games? Mind-blowing, I know.
Oh, come on. Mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah, 'cause I'm just giving my deadly slingshot away to a stranger, sure.
Isn't it cooler and more realistic than a video game?
I don't know, but it can realistically take your eye out. So which of these two is worse, you tell me?
Well, if you put it that way.
I made it way too deadly. The world's not ready for it.
Right. That thing does not look deadly.
It's only made from the toughest wood you'll find around these parts and a virtually unbreakable rubber band. And I've used industrial-grade glue to put the thing together. Not only is it deadly, it's indestructible.
Fordern wir ihn mal heraus?
I'll bet I can take it apart, easy.
Really, dude? You're on. What are we wagering?
Just the satisfaction of being right and in the other guy's face, kid.
Okay then, it's on.
Later.
Uh-huh.
Damit gehört sie schon uns? Meinetwegen. Komme ich hier unten lang? Also geht das hier irgendwie weiter, wenn ich weiter runtergehe? Ne. Okay, dann schauen wir uns mal die Sachen hier erstmal an.
Huh. A heart-shaped mural. It's got like a circle in the middle and... yeah, I have no idea what this is. The heart is right next to that faded portrait, as is the brain. What does that mean? I wouldn't know what to do with it. It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him, something strange but familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I know this guy. Well, not know, like I've seen his face before, but where? Man, this is really frustrating. Who the heck does he remind me of? Friend? A neighbor? Someone in my family? Huh.
Who cares? Stop dwelling on it.
I really feel drawn to it. There's nothing to do with it, just, I guess, admire it? He looks so familiar and I can't place him. Who does this guy remind me of?
Soll der wie wir aussehen oder so? Vom Gesicht her? Nee, ne? Oder doch? Ich bin so gesichtsblind, ich kann sowas nicht erkennen, falls er das meint.
A spotlight that's supposed to be lighting that heart thing on the wall, I think. It's not working. No light bulb.
Das können wir gleich lösen.
I don't think it's busted, it just needs a light bulb. I think it requires a light bulb. Actually, I'm positive.
Ich frag mich, was wir dort einbauen müssen, damit es wieder funktioniert.
This is your brain on walls.
Das ist auch ein bisschen zweideutig, ne?
This whole mural thing above the archway just makes no sense for me. Must be a cultural barrier thing. I wouldn't know how to use it. This lady is really interested in that mural up there. She has this air about her. The air of someone who knows stuff. Hi there. I couldn't help but notice you're examining that mural up there.
Pardon me? Oh, yes, indeed I am, yes.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Why, of course. You see, there is a certain ambiguity in regard to the vivacious and decidedly histrionic undertones of the disjunctive perturbation present within the artist's essentially transitional brushwork. Wouldn't you say? Of course, you must not let this hint of overspecificity on my part overshadow the obviously resonant spatial relationships between the reductive quality of the lines and the commitment to a rigorously formal approach on the artist's behalf.
Actually,
What you must understand is that the work echoes its own edges with its obsequious interior dialogue, and even replicates itself, paradoxically denying any allusion to a juxtaposed mythopoetical reality.
yeah, but what does it all mean?
Aren't you paying attention, young man? It signifies that the structuralist paradigm under which the creator diligently operated is flush with interpolated post-dialectic musings that cannot be rightfully ignored.
That's oversimplifying it a bit, but yeah, okay. What is the significance of the divided heart?
It is clearly a corollary of the coronary metaphors which permeate the opacity and quintessential divergence of pervasive aesthetic hierarchies in the artist's oeuvre.
I agree. What can you tell me about this bus ticket?
An incisive voyagerial metaphor, rectangularly encased in an obviously sarcastic homage to utter futility and cavalcading materialism.
What do you think of this cauldron?
An unrelentingly piercing allusion to corporeal gastronomic enslavement, in the almost puritanical form of a hemisphere, wrought of sacrosanct hunger, both telluric and spiritual.
You nailed it on the head. What do you think of this slingshot?
Kinda shoddy if you ask me.
What?
Inextricably inferior.
I have this pocket full of trash.
Such a buckish postmodernist cliché turned anti-cliché, or, as some would put it, mudful reversed boilerplate. Not an entirely surprising denouement coming from a distinguishably inexperienced dabbler in the arts, but one I uncontemptuously applaud nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just trash, really.
Precisely. Wink wink, as they say.
I've got this light bulb.
Yes, a defiant, if blatantly neo-modern objet d'art, reverberating our insatiable thirst for photophobic destructuralism.
That's what the catalog said, yep. What do you think of this solvent?
Are you by any chance employing terraqueous earthly chemistry as a means of subsuming the inextricable anthropologic dissolution into a pan-expressive, if mechanistic, allegory of human suffering and decay?
I sure am.
Bitchin'.
I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, machen wir erstmal die Glühbirne hier und da rein. Da, nein, geh weg. Ich will die da. Ah.
Perfectly.
Could you?
So, jetzt aber.
And it fits. Nice. Symmetry, I am really into you.
Und können wir... komm wieder hier runter. Können wir...
No light bulb in it I could break. Not that I'd want to.
Nein, ich will's ins Licht stellen. Geht das nicht?
I'm not a
Mann, ich wollte, dass es... Vielleicht müssen wir das gar nicht ins Licht stellen. Aber wartet mal, bevor wir weitergehen, jetzt haben wir ja das hier gemacht. Nehme ich die jetzt wieder raus?
I think it requires a light bulb. Actually, I'm positive.
Okay. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, was der Sinn dahinter war, dass wir das gemacht haben. Aber gucken wir einfach mal in den nächsten... Okay. Das sieht alles voll schön aus auf einmal. Ist ja, das wäre ein Knopf. Oh, okay. Hier gibt es irgendwie ganz viel Stadtmauern.
It's the city's ancient walls. You can almost feel hundreds of years of history, leaking from them? I'm not good at this. Pretty damn impressive if you ask me. Nice walls. Right now, they're just for admiring.
Okay. Ist voll das schöne Bild, ne? Ich finde, es sieht richtig schön aus. Und hier sind nur die wunderschönen Weiden, ne?
My word, that's gorgeous. This is my homeland, kidday. She doesn't care.
Hier so wohnen, einfach abgeschottet von allem. Mega schön.
Kinda makes you want to retire, live a simpler life. Tend to the cattle, squeeze milk out of their... never mind. Gorgeous, but I have stuff to do. Breathtaking. But we have things to take care of.
Na, dann gucken wir uns jetzt mal schöne Gemälde an.
An intricate monochrome mural in stark contrast with the intense colors all around it. It seems to tell a pretty convoluted story.
Ich kann nichts machen. Ah, okay. Was ich jetzt schade fand, dass es beim Ranzoomen nicht scharf geworden ist, sondern dass es halt weiterhin so unscharf, also dass es unscharf wurde beim Zoomen, wisst ihr? Das war echt schade.
An intricate monochrome, it seems...
Okay. Drache, so ein Typ mit Bart. Das ist auch eine Kitty. In schwarz und in weiß. Brennende Stadt? Die brennt doch, oder? Okay. Oh, die hat was mehr gemacht. Süß. Okay, dann der Typ, alter Mann.
A senior citizen enjoying his time on that bench.
Ach, der sitzt. Oh.
He seems really peaceful.
Ich dachte, der steht und das irgendwie, ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich gesehen habe.
Good evening.
A good evening to you, young man.
Such a pretty town, Foromaris.
Yes, and an old and storied one, too. Oh, if these walls could speak. The birds, the deaths, the wars.
Maybe it's better that they can't speak. Boy, what a sight, huh?
Yes, yes, it is superb. The rolling hills, with their scents of hay and white flowers, the gently grazing herds. Sometimes I wish they placed this bench the other way around, but I guess this way you can admire the mural.
Is the painting old?
Old? Yes. Older than most things in this town. How old exactly, though, I cannot tell you.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. But do you have the time to listen to it?
Yes, I do.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago, on top of a mountain overlooking Forum Maris, a Solomonar, that's an ancient wizard, was conjuring thunder and rain when, below, a terrifying Balaur, that's a dragon, attacked the town. The masks, sworn defenders of the town, could not defeat the dragon, but could not live either. So they sent an innocent young shepherd girl by the name of Miwara and her dog Azor to beg for the Solomonar's assistance. Miwara and Azor's journey up the mountain was not without peril. See, the Solomonar had laid many traps and cunning magical obstacles to stop anyone from disturbing his ritual. But Miwara and Azor were smart and agile and resilient, so they made it to the mountaintop and told of the dragon's attack. But the Solomonar was red with anger, and could not see beyond the fact that a girl and her dog had conquered his defenses. And since they had proven to be smart and agile and resilient, he transformed Miwara and Azor into a black and a white cat, forever cursed to roam the hills and mountains without ever resting again. Then he did make his way down to Forum Maris and found it in smoldering ruins, and the masks all but defeated, making their last stand against the beast. He fought the dragon for 3 days and 3 nights, and finally crushed it down into the mountain, burying it in the bowels of the earth. Afterwards, he cried tears of remorse for foolishly cursing the shepherd girl and her dog, and erected a monastery in their remembrance. That castle above the town that everyone fears, its steeple is all that remains of the monastery the Solomonar built ages and ages ago. It became corrupted, and some folks say that it's from the evil that the remains of the dragon still hold. I hear the masks are once again guarding the castle now that its rightful heir has returned. But who would risk going all the way there to see if it's true? Not many, dear. Not many.
Wow, that was fascinating.
I'm glad to hear you say that, young man. I'm still here to tell the story, but for how long? No one really knows or cares about it other than me and the masks themselves. Maybe once I'm gone, so it shall disappear into oblivion.
Let's hope not.
Ich bin froh, dass wir die Geschichte angehört haben, denn da haben wir es gerade noch mal richtig detailliert das Bild gesehen und auch diesmal scharf. Das war echt schön. Ich mag ja solche Geschichtsstunden mit dem Ganzen.
I'll be off now. Have a nice evening.
You too, young man. Goodbye.
Das war schön. Und wie er es sagte, sind wir nun auch off für heute, denn nach dieser schönen Geschichte machen wir eine Aufnahmepause und sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder mit Let's Play GIBBOUS. Bis dann. Tschüss.